Today I'm going to be going through a bunch of cards that I've been picking up to add into my collection right here. Let's see what I've been picking up. Alright guys, so today we're going to be going through single cards that I've been picking up. Now I've been showing what I've been picking up regarding the sealed products not too long ago. Now over the past few months I've been picking up a bunch of these cards, and these are cards which I want in my collection. These are cards which I like. These are cards I may be looking at getting graded. When I pick up cards, I like to look at the good quality of them. I like to get a good price. I normally pick up a bunch of my cards either on eBay or actually on Facebook. Those are the two places I tend to pick up a bunch of my single cards. Of course, like pulling them as well is, a lot better, but sometimes you got to pick them up, right? You got to buy them. Right. So some of these are going to be sent off to be graded in the future. Not yet, but let's dive into it. So you'll be seeing prices appearing on the screen about how much they're going for right now, and I'll also go through how much I picked these up for. Okay, right, let's start with the first one. Now, I know there's going to be a bunch of cards where I've got lots of, right, of the same one. So we actually have the Legendary Birds trio in the stained glass. Now, I've actually picked up a bunch of these, right? I think it might be like 6 in total. I know it's absolutely crazy. Now, I actually sent off a bunch of these to get graded with PSA back last year, and I think I sent off maybe 6 or 7 last time actually. I had one come back in a 9, I had one come back in a 5, which is crazy. So there we go, we have 6 in total. So I had one that came back in a 5, had a crimp all the way along the bottom. I didn't even realize, but a lot of them did get 10s. So I'm going to actually be sending off another bunch of these. I've been opening up a ton of Hidden Fates ETBs, like breaking them down, and we've been opening the packs on the streams. And with these promos, I was like, you know what, I like them, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful. The Hidden Fates ETBs over here, they sell for about £100 each, okay? About £100 for 10 packs in the promo. The promo normally sells for anywhere between £8 to £10 a piece. Let's say these are, £10 raw. And, these graded in a PSA 10 can go for anywhere between £50 to £60 each, depending. So, you could do pretty well. You could do pretty well. Obviously, if you get a PSA 9, it's not the greatest. But this is still pretty cool. So I did collect a bunch of these. I just love the look of these cards. And if you're going to grade a promo, this is just such a good one to get. So, yeah, pretty sweet. Okay, next, I've been on a mission, guys. I've been on a mission, and you'll see what I have been doing. Okay, so we got the Sleepy Boy Charizard coming in, and we've got quite a few. All right, I have been collecting a whole bunch of these, and the reason why I got 4 of these, I got some more on the way as well. I've been picking up a bunch of the UPC promos. I've actually been opening up a bunch of UPCs myself, and, I want to send them off to get graded. I want to try and see if I can get them in a 10. Now, these are really cheap. I mean, you can pick up the whole playset of the Charizards for roughly around like £35, £40 on eBay over here. And graded, I mean, they can go for quite a variety, right? All depending. This one in particular doesn't really sell for a huge amount of money raw. But these in the PSA 10 tend to sell anywhere between £90 to £100 each, which is actually not too bad. If you're going to pay maybe £15 to £20 to grade these, the return on these could be quite high if you do get them in a 10. Then next up, of course, we have the Charizard V-Star. This is my least favorite out of the 3 different Charizards, and I have, again, another 4. I will get more. I think I'm looking at probably sending off maybe 5 to 6 of each of these to PSA down the line, but these are gorgeous looking promos. And again, you can pick these up pretty cheap. Like I say, the whole set for around about £11 to £12 each. Over here on eBay for these cards. Over here in a PSA 10, this does go for anywhere between £100 to £120 each. So very similar to the Sleepy one. It's quite interesting, actually quite interesting. I mean, if I can get any of these in a 10, this would be absolutely amazing. And then finally, we have my favorite one, which is the VMAX version. So I have 4 of these. Like I say, I'm going to be looking at picking up some more. And this is my favorite, just because it looks awesome, right? It looks so cool. It looks like Godzilla style. Absolutely love the look of these Charizard VMAXs. And like I say, about £12 each raw for these to go along with the other 2, and these in a PSA 10 over here can go for around about, again, 90 to 100, so they are pretty much the same. So if I get all 3, like the whole set in a PSA 10, that's £300. That's pretty good going. So yeah, these are pretty sweet. Apparently they're quite hard to grade in a 10, like just these promos in general, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I just like the look of these, so to have these slabbed will be pretty awesome. Okay, now we're going to go on to a slightly different style cards now. Next up, we have the Entei V. So I picked this up for my Crown Zenith Master Set. I'm trying to get a Master Set of Crown Zenith. It's taken a while. It is taking a while. My pull rates for myself haven't been the greatest. I was like, you know what? I love this boy Entei. I'm picking it up. I'm trying to pick up a Suicune at the moment, so you might have to keep an eye on that, guys. I might show that I might pick one up. I might pull one. Hey, look, I might pull one. But picked up this Entei. I really do like it, and he's actually one of my favorites out of the legendary doggos, and I just love the look of the volcano and everything behind it. Pretty sweet card. I mean, you can pick this up for less than £20 on eBay. I mean, I think I picked this up maybe for like 18, I think. So that's pretty good. You know, they are dropping in price, although the Raikou is going up. So yeah, this is a sweet little pickup. This in a PSA 10 goes for anywhere between 60 and 70 pounds. So not as high as the Charizards, but still not a bad card to send off to get graded. This will get sent off as well because I love the look of it. Okay, next up we have the Gold Galarian Articuno. Now you know guys, now you know me guys, Articuno is my favorite and I have a bunch of them graded, some in 10s, some in 9s. I'm going to send this one off from Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars actually been really good for me, you know, sending cards off. A lot of them come back in 10s. I'm hoping that I'm going to get a 10 for this one. This is a gorgeous looking card. I just love the colours. Absolutely pops. Not the most expensive card in the set, obviously. But nonetheless, it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you could get this for around about £15, you know, raw on eBay. Not, you know, not that expensive. Over here in a PSA 10, this can go for around about 60 to 70 pounds. That's actually not too bad going, actually, for this card. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, moving on. Moving on. We've got some really nice ones coming. We've got the Glaceon V-Star. Again, I've got this for my Master set. So I bought this, right? I bought this for my Master set because it's one of my favourite cards in the set. And then I pulled it like 2 days later. So I now have 2 of these in my collection. Both will be sent off to get graded. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous card. I love the snow, everything. Glaceon's one of my favourite Ice-type Pokemon, are my favourite Pokemon type. They're very closely followed by Ghost and Dragon. But yeah, very, very sweet card. You can get this for around about £20 as well, over on eBay or Facebook and places like that, so it's not too expensive. In a PSA 10, this does go for around about 55 to 60 pounds, actually less than what I thought it was going to be, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful card. Okay, next up, we have the Sylveon V Art from Evolving Skies. Sylveon is one of my all-time favorite. It really is my all-time favorite Pokemon. It's my favorite evolution, and Evolving Skies is such a tough set. I'm not opening packs, guys. I am not opening packs of Evolving Skies. I'll rather pick up the cards I want. Center on this one looks pretty neat. Now I picked this up actually for a really good deal. I believe I picked this up for £42. So I think that's a really, really good deal. Such a gorgeous card. I love the colours. Really does pop. In a PSA 10, this recently sold for around about £80. So that's not too bad. Bearing in mind the raw price is a little bit more than what I paid. You know, the raw price we're looking at around about 50 to 60 pounds. So yeah, this one's, you know, recently sold, yeah, £81. Actually not too bad for this Sylveon. So yeah, this is definitely going to be sent off to get graded. Right, now we get into some final juicy ones. Next up, we have the Hisuian Lilligant V. This is actually my favorite, one of my favorite cards from Astral Radiance. This one and the Dialga. Don't have the Dialga yet, but I will try and get one. This isn't really that expensive. For an alt art, this is actually a really good one to pick up if you're, you know, don't want to spend too much money. I think I picked this up for like £18, probably about 2 months ago. So yeah, pretty good going actually. Gorgeous looking card, pretty decent centering. So I'm looking like I'm going to be sending this off. Now this in a PSA 10, it goes for about £45. So £45 for this in a PSA 10. Not massively expensive. We'll have to wait and see what this comes back at. But yeah, beautiful card. Okay, now we're down to the last two. And these are two big ones. First up, we have the Rainbow Charizard V-Star. Now I managed to pick this one up actually pretty cheap. I think I managed to get this. I managed to get this one for a pretty good deal. I think I picked this up for around about £81, I believe. Something like £80, something like that. And the center on this one is just amazing. Like I say, I've had such good luck with Brilliant Stars. I'm hoping that I can, you know, get good when I send this off to get graded in the future. But, you know, I love this card. I really like the alt art as well. I don't have the alt art yet, and I'm trying to see if I can find one at a decent price. It means the prices are dropping, guys. You know, across the board, Brilliant Star singles. Now's a good time to get them. They are dropping, so that one and the fish, I really want the Luminon VO art. That's the one I'm after as well. But I picked up this V-Star. You know, it is a really, really nice card. So I'm hoping, you know, could come back in 10 in the future. This recently sold in a PSA 10 on eBay for around about £175. So it is a pretty big card. You know, it's not a cheap card nonetheless. But, you know, £80 I picked this up for. And like I say, Brilliant Stars, now a good time. Okay, now we're getting into the final card. This has been one of my chase cards for the longest time. And I'm so happy to finally have it in my collection. And yes, I will send off to get graded. Hopefully it does come back in a 10. I've had great luck with other cards from Evolving Skies. What is it? Well, it is one of my favourite Pokemon. Already featured it already in this video. And that is the Alt Art Sylveon VMAX. This is just such a gorgeous card. It's quite funny. I've actually pulled this quite a few times. Not for myself, but loads of times for you guys on stream. Pulled the EV Heroes version as well. And I was like, look, my luck is terrible for myself with cracking these packs, especially with Evolving Skies. And I just want this card. So I just went for it. I just went for it, guys. And I picked this up. I picked this up for £90. I think it was like a couple of months ago. Now, prices are going up across the board, as we've seen from alt arts, but mainly for Evolving Skies cards. So I'm hoping that this bad boy is going to get a pretty decent grade. Yeah, I'm super excited, really looking forward to it. And yeah, beautiful card, absolutely stunning. I mean, this selling raw at the moment on eBay, 130, 140. It's going up across the board. All the old arts are. I've been saying it for a while. I would probably just bite the bullet and pick up some of these big chase cards from Evolving Skies, because you know what, they are not easy to get hold of, and they are just going to keep going up and up and up in price. So especially the big top ones like this Sylveon. Now in a PSA 10, this has been selling for around 220 to 250. It does vary a bit, but it's still a big card. Such a big card, gorgeous looking card. And yeah, super happy to have that in my collection. There you have it, guys. That's what I've been picking up over the past few months for my collection. Like I said, I'm going to try and get a Crown Zenith Master Set. I'm going to be trying cracking some packs to get the best hits. Same with Scarlet and Violet base. I'm trying to get a Master Set of that as well. But then also I pick up cards I like the look of and I want to have them in my collection. I currently have a buy list of cards which I am on the hunt for. Things like the Art Dialga from Astral Radiance, the Luminon V from Brilliant Stars, and the Aerodactyl from Lost Origin. Some of them are big cards, some of them not cheap as well. Like I say, I'm slowly building up my Crown Zenith and Scarlet and Violet. I'm going to be looking forward to Paldeia Evolved. I'm going to be on the hunt for those waifu cards, so that's going to be really fun to do. But yeah, this is what I've been picking up, guys. Let me know down in the comments, what have you been picking up over the past few months, or what cards are you after for your collection still? And if you made this far into the video, guys, and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content. If you want to see my first ever PSA submissions, make sure to click on the video on the screen for you right now. And of course, guys, you know what to do. If you watch more Pokemon content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, that's it from me in this video. As always, you guys are the legends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.